My name is Mike Cann. Basically, I wanted to bring up something. I think I agree with everyone and what we all want, but I think the problem is, how do we get there? It'd be nice to end the Federal Reserve. Does everyone agree on that?
Yeah.
No.
No? All right. Maybe not everybody.
I mean, how about all
and that's a good point, because I don't quite agree. I agree with you, maybe. How do we actually have an effect? How do we stop Wall Street? How do we hurt Wall Street? I think one of the things that we're missing and maybe not talking about, which we should talk about, is other systems of trade, of commerce. Commerce is not the problem. I need to eat. I need to get food. How do I get food? Well, I don't want to use Federal Reserve notes. I don't want to use every store in Cambridge and Boston that has a loan from Bank of America. How do I get around that? We create our own currency. The gentleman said we need to talk about Boston and Cambridge. We need to set up our own currency in Cambridge. Every single local business will support that. We invest in our own community. There's no way that they can skim off the top. I want you to look up when you go home tonight, Ithaca Hours, Berkshire Berks. We need to set up thousands of these systems all across the country. If you have any questions, you can ask me about it. I'm not an expert on it. I'm just aware that these things exist. I worked for these financial firms for over 10 years. I left it because I know what they're doing. They're skimming off the top. You can't stop the wars. You can't end the Fed unless we take over our own money and have ways to invest in our own communities. Thank you.
Teresa?
So, first of all, people want all kinds of different things with this group, and what you're talking about, those are like really interesting concerns. So what you need to do though is, if you're really interested in those specific topics, and you're going to outline what those are, right? I'm not going to reiterate them. Those specific topics, if you're concerned about them, you got to get in here, because what we are creating is like a Senate where everybody's coming together. It's like when the founding fathers came together to draft the Declaration of Independence, to draft the Constitution. That's what we're doing. We've got the 99% coming together, realizing our collective power, and working with one another to help persuade each other about what needs to be done, to help vote about that. So everybody's got an opportunity to have a say, but you got to get down here to have a say. So if you're interested in changing things, get down here, embrace this group. This group will embrace you, and you can influence the process to have this be about what your concerns are and have your concerns met.
So this is going on 24/7.
It's going on 24/7.
For how long?
As long as it takes.
All right. So we'll be down here, and personally, you heard my spiel and some of the things that we've been asking about.
Yeah.
What do you think about those ideas, about creating our own money systems?
You know, I think all of the ideas, and I'm just going to be really clear here, I think there's so many ways we can make things work. And the question is, it's in the execution. Like, there's a million great ideas out there, but can we execute on it? Can we make it happen? Any idea can be corrupted by greedy, self-serving people and coalitions. So what we need to do is come together as that 99% and be really united about, we are no longer going to tolerate corruption. Whatever our ideas are, we're not going to tolerate the corruption of those, because you can have corporate interests, you can have the powers that be, if you will, descend on any great idea that a mass movement embraces, and if that mass movement does not know how to dialogue within itself, how to have these meetings, how to really gather and communicate with one another, then that movement can be hijacked by some special interest. We're not going to allow that to happen here. That's why it's important to occupy, not just to have one demonstration, but to be here every day, having these meetings, voting on what's important to you, suggesting new ideas that are important to you, and having everyone come together and really make a democracy out of this movement.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. What's your name again?
My name's Garrett John Laporto.
All right. Where can is there any way we could find you on the internet and all that?
I lead another little group called the Wayseer Movement, and if you look up Wayseer or Wayseer's Manifesto, there's a YouTube video where I am just shouting from the rooftops about everything I hold near and dear to my heart.
How do you spell that?
W-A-Y-S-E-E-R, so it's in Seer of the Way. And you look that up on YouTube and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Thank you for your time, man.
All right, take care.
All right.
So what are you doing? What's your name? What are you doing here?
So I'm Garrett Kirkland. I am here. I heard there was some Occupy Boston thing going on. I'm here to figure out what's going on. What are these guys? What's the aim? What's the goal? They're looking to take on the corporations. How are they going to do that? They're looking to take on the wars. How are they going to do that? What is the point? Hopefully we'll find out soon, right?
What do you want to see happen? Like, what are your interest and
My interest is to make more people aware. I think these kind of gatherings are awesome, but they don't necessarily accomplish a goal to take down the wars, the corporations, any of that stuff, but they do work great to educate the public, to reach out, to get people aware. You get enough people aware, you get enough people involved, then you can get the goals. You know, stop corporate welfare, stop the wars, end the Fed. Yeah, them. See that big hole in the middle? That's where they keep all our gold.
All right. And what do you think? I think you saw me talking about local alternative currencies as like a good solution, a good step to compete with the Federal Reserve, because it's hard to just say we need to end them when we don't have that power. If we could, we would. But what do you think about that idea?
Absolutely, absolutely. See, if we just take down the Federal Reserve, we destroy the dollar, then a lot of people are going to be left, no money, broke, poverty. It's going to cause a lot of problems. The best way to handle the Federal Reserve and this monopoly on currency is to establish in our communities our own systems of commerce, of currency, such as the Ithaca Hours. You know, there's a couple others out there I don't remember, but it's a great idea. Communities need to start organizing together and taking care of ourselves. We don't need those vampires, but we have to replace them before we can get rid of them.
You have a mask, like a semi-mask.
Big business doesn't give me a face, so why should I show them my face today or for this rally? Big business doesn't give me a face or a voice, so why should I show them my face?
Oh, you don't even need it, right, JP? Thank you so much. Have your bag back. Have a nice day.
You got a little signature?
Oh, of course I did.
What city? What city?
Verify. Boston.
United! We'll never be defeated! The people united! Will never be defeated!
The people united will never be defeated.
The people!
So let me give you a tour of camp, Megan.
Hi, everybody.
How was your march, brother?
Join us, 99.
Hi, I am God. We have many people on record of you saying that you violated my court. You just
Now I know. Most of the band is here. Yeah, so just except Matt. Yeah.
Joe, and Cole.
So there. Hi, everybody, guys. And
You didn't piss him off. He just noted that he wasn't comfortable going to a place that wouldn't allow him to partake in cannabis.
Never brought that up.
Well, I'm bringing it up, you know, and I brought it up to you guys. And I appreciate you guys understanding why I feel like I should be all right to do this right now.
Yeah, I did, man. I smoked out, man. I left there. I got so smoked out there Sunday morning, right? I left. I went down the waterfront, drank a couple of days.
The majority of the people.
Which one?
What's up, man?